Scaramanga from the Aussie land.
시작합니다. 잠시만요.
So it's gonna be Reach.
자,
Yes, just what I wanted. Just what I wanted, baby.
I like the Team
Alright,
Flashes picture hasn't been updated at all. It's still that creepy picture of C.
We need a manly picture of Reach right now. I like how both players also spawn in red. This is really great. And they're gonna fix it. There we go. Awesome. Okay, great. So we got yellow is gonna be Horang2 and as the yellow pro by at 12 o'clock. And now we have Reach. Apparently, we're gonna watch his little grid. Oh no, we got his camera back. Okay, the Mantos will be spawning as the red Protoss at the 8 o'clock position here. Oh, this is gonna be great. Mantos is back, ladies and gentlemen.
자,
The manliest.
선수 방에서는
Are you gonna be sad if he just like epically fails?
저희 방에서는
I mean, probably, but like at this point, I just have all the testosterone flowing through my bloodstream right now with this Red Bull.
That's fair. I don't think that's what's supposed to be flowing through your bloodstream when you drink Red Bull, but
Yeah, it should be bear semen. You should drink bear semen.
Stop! We do not need to bring that date thing back. Oh my god.
아이고야,
Bear
감사드리고요.
semen.
너무너무 감사합니다.
hey guys, this is a PG-13 cast. Chill it out.
Come on, dude. 13-year-olds know what semen is.
They know what bear semen is. They've been around it before.
영광입니다.
Anyway, so pretty.
I don't know how this conversation ended up, but you know what? We're gonna roll with it, dude.
So this is a pretty interesting opening from both players. They're opening with a pylon at 9 and then a gateway on 11.
That's really interesting, John.
Yeah, dude. I don't think I've ever seen a Protoss player do this ever.
Wait, is this Aztec?
This is Neo Aztec, yes.
Wait, this map sucks. I hate this map.
All right, I'm sorry. Well, Aztec 3-player map, so gonna be some fun shenaniganry going on early if anybody tries to rush a zealot or anything like that. But otherwise, it'll be probably pretty boring until we get to natural expansion time.
Blindor, you know why I hate this map, right?
No, actually, I do. Oh, wait, yeah, I do. Of course.
Yeah.
Finals.
Yeah, Winners League Finals. Flash had to go up on freaking Terran Graveyard of Neo Aztec.
Remind me, who is in the yellow? That's Horang, right?
Yellow's Horang2. Yes, yellow her is Horang2.
And then, so red is Reach, okay. Easy way to remember, red is Reach, guys. Use that alliteration.
Yeah, or it could be a boss like me and no Korean and just know that Reach's name is red up there. No, I'm just kidding. I don't actually know his name.
Yeah, well, that's what I was saying in my cast on Wednesday. I was like, I can read their names, I just don't know who they are. Like, I don't know their names, so.
Oh, okay.
Like, if it's Flash, like, I can read that. I'm like, oh, Lee Young Ho, okay, I know that. I got it. Some of these
All I
other
know
players.
is Lee. Lee's the circle with the line.
Isn't that like your last name?
No, that's my middle name.
Oh, okay. I was like, you should know it.
By the way, it's the other way around. Reach is yellow.
Yeah, now he's yellow. Now
Oh
Reach is
god,
yellow,
they changed the
and,
colors. Oh god.
Wait,
okay.
what is going on here? Oh, they changed.
Also,
Okay, we'll
I'm
just say
actually.
What are you doing?
reaches in the lower left-hand corner in the 8 o'clock position, and the 12 o'clock position is gonna be Horang. Okay, guys.
My brain casters, please stop.
Oh,
No,
gosh.
so Reach is bottom left. I mean, at the 9 o'clock.
Yeah.
So it looks
I
like
can
both.
read parts and suck.
Looks like so far we've had almost a perfect mirror so far. Both players getting range for their dragoons and just pumping out some early units. Looks like Reach is actually, for a little bit of harassment, or at least just move his units out on the map to scout.
All right. I will say that Horang2 has slight economic lead since he hasn't scouted yet. He saved the probe for minerals instead of sending it to scout, so he has a little bit of an economic lead. Reach, in the meantime, I think he might be going for 1 gate Nexus. Is this what I'm seeing? No, never mind. I don't think it is. But Horang2 has opted for the 1 gate Robo. We haven't seen any tech charges from Reach yet, so I think look, one guy left on gas. Yeah, it's gonna be 1 gate Nexus. So once this is. Basically what happens here is, for those who don't know, Robo comes out and he's gonna go all observers obviously, but then he's probably gonna go Reavers after that, and he's gonna try to find a timing where he can break the front of Reach's base with the Reaver, and it's kind of like if he breaks it, then the game kind of goes back in his favor. If he kills enough probes, I guess the game equalizes.
I think this is, though, it's a lot less scary than playing up against a 3-gate. Like if you go up against like a 3-gate pressure while you're doing this 1-gate expand, it's super scary. And you almost always have to abandon the Nexus. You can definitely defend it against the first Reaver that comes out. It's just a little bit difficult. You have to be really good with your micro. Yeah.
It's literally all micros. So we're gonna see how good the man goons are, as we like to call them, and see how good that micro is.
We do. Okay.
Listen, dude. Mantos is just manly. All of his units are just manly. Okay, all the probes are actually man probes. They actually like.
Are scouts manly? I'm not sure if scouts.
You know what? Scouts automatically come with the speed boost upgrade. You know that's how important they are.
The way they should be. You mean? Is that what you said? Oh
God, Blizzard is so bad.
Yeah.
Just delete the upgrade and buff their movement speed, and then maybe use.
Yeah, well, maybe if we complain enough in StarCraft Remastered, they'll change it like StarCraft 2. Maybe they'll change it into StarCraft 2.
Please don't. I hate this joke.
Blind Rod, I already getting triggered right now. John, get the hell out of here, Mr.
This is my cast. You get out.
Who was the one who gave you a damn position in the ASL3 cast in the first place? Hello?
Africa.
Hello? It was me? Hello?
Well, anyways, so expansion is up now for Reach. He's going to be pumping out these man goons. And
yes.
he actually looks like he has more units than his opponent, surprisingly, but
Nobody says man goons.
But
I say man goose. What you gonna do about a blinder?
The advantage
I don't know, I have some mangoes at home.
Is Reach actually just gonna try to go for a break? Is this like an anti-timing against Reapers? Like, does this work?
This is true. He doesn't have a shuttle yet. So this is it's very possible. Yeah, if he can get in there with like a couple goons and manages to snipe it, he's got 8 dragoons out right now with the 1 zealot in the front. There's only 5 goons, 1 zealot, and a reaver in the back. So this is actually a good counter timer right now. We're gonna see how well they can snipe the reaver.
Alright, man goons are trying to get on top of that reaver, not doing a great job so far. And that was a really good splash. Oh, is he gonna get it? He's got it.
Yes.
The reaver is down, and it's just probes and a couple of dragoons, but the Mangoons are way stronger than regular dragoons.
Yeah, this is true. That's why they sniped the Reaver, and yeah, now the shuttle's gonna be coming out with no Reaver to protect or anything. Probes are coming off the line, bunch of probes going down, bunch of dragoons are going down right now. It's 5-1 right now, and Reach is coming back here. The first game back in his professional career, I guess, in the post-cast, but like I don't know how many probes are going down. No dragoons left actually for Horang2. He's just got nothing left. Great micro from Reach.
Wait, oh, is that an empty shuttle? Oh, what a god tier play.
It's an empty shuttle.
Is this the reverse shine where you just send an empty shuttle at someone's base and like, oh my god, it's a drop. Oh, okay.
Yeah, so Reach is way ahead. I mean, this fake shuttle actually does do quite a bit of economic damage, and it's really cute. But at the end of the day, you know, who lost like 10 probes up front and who lost no probes? The answer is very clear.
I can't believe I'm watching Reach play this good.
Wait, what if Reach is actually a god? And
I think Reach probably saw it because so here's the idea, right? Reach saw the observer timing because he saw the little glitch in the sky, so he knows exactly what build that Horang2 went for. I mean, these guys are pros; they know every PvP build inside and out. So he knows that he's gone for that timing where he's got that Reaver without a shuttle, and he's got very little goons because he went for 1-gate robo to expand. So he has that timing in his head, so he knows exactly when he wants to push out. This push, I'm not sure if it's as good though, because there's probably more dragoons.
Right. At this point, you just wait for the.
He's moving back. He's moving back.
Yeah, at this point, you just wait for your own Reavers and just win the
he
air war later on.
He's just skipped them entirely. He might go for a shuttle, but he's just gone observers, gonna look for the observers of Horang2 and snipe them. But yeah, he's just gone Citadel of Doom getting +1, or not +1, but leg upgrades. And yeah, and he's got 6 gateways now. So once that leg upgrade's almost finished, he's gonna pump out like 2 waves of zealots, just run in with like 12 zealots and a bunch of supporting dragoons, and it honestly might be over, depending on how good the scarab shots are on the frontal zealots.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to that. That'll be really, really cool. This is a very different style of PvP than we normally see. I guess this is definitely Reach style. You just man your way through the front door.
Yeah, Reach style is definitely really favored towards the gateway units rather than trying to go for more finesse units. I mean, obviously his shuttle play is really good, but we'll see that maybe if he plays a PVT where he goes for the man dog build instead of the bulldog build, so wait to call it.
Man dog.
There we go.
Oh,
Templar
God.
Arca is going up for Reach.
And the
He's
Forge
going to
all at the same
combat
time.
with Storm. Yeah.
Yep. So it looks like he's not gonna go for the frontal assault with just Zealot Dragoon. So he's gonna probably wait for the Storm or a couple of Archons and then push in. But right now, again, he has such a huge advantage. Leg upgrades are now done. I think, yeah, he can't really push in because of the fact that Horang2 has those 3 Reavers out at the front, but he also has shuttle speed as well. So maybe he's gotten so many Reavers so he can take a couple of them and then assault the middle line of Reach at the same time.
So many Zealots early on. You almost never see this because, you know, typically what you do as the Protoss player is you go for all your high gas units first. You get a lot of Dragoons out, you get the high Templar, and then you have a gateway explosion and get a ton of Zealots. But it's so weird to see this many Zealots out this early. And instead he's just spending all of his gas on upgrades. It's really cool and different take on playing PvP.
Reach isn't researching Storm just yet. He's just left the Temple Archons as is. So I'm assuming he's probably just gonna get Archons first and not worry about the Storm upgrade yet. But meanwhile, Horang2 is gonna try to equalize the tech upgrades with his own Citadel of Adun and getting up his Forge. I think I saw getting up as well with that Observer overhead. Reach has not been doing a good job of sniping these Observers that have been walking around. Oh, just not getting Templar. Okay, there are the first couple of Templar. And Storm just now starting. And, ooh, getting supply blocked a little bit here. Having to throw down 3 pylons.
Your mom gets supply blocked.
That doesn't make any sense. She doesn't play StarCraft.
Oh.
I don't know. Listen, it's John. I just nod my head and say yes. Okay?
Storm is finally being researched. They're going
That's what your
down
mom said.
for Reach. Oh no, I've opened up a black hole.
But yeah, oh my god, this might get...
That's what your mom said.
It's already been pushed back here by these Dragoons. So, you know, being able to deflect this shuttle is really, really good here for Reach. I mean, this is probably the only way for Horang2 to really stabilize in this game. Obviously, he still has a chance to come back, but he's really far behind right now in terms of probe count, in terms of expansions. He's now seen that the 3rd base is coming up, so he's forced. He's literally forced to get a 3rd base up for himself at this point. And doesn't really quite have the economy to do so right now. He's trying to get everything all at the same time and, you know, getting upgrades. Reach shaking his head. Maybe he got pylon blocked again.
Yeah, I'm honestly a little bit surprised that he's going for such a macro-heavy style, because I feel like one of Reach's strengths is definitely just kind of brute forcing his way towards a win. So to me, it seems weird to try to go for a very long and intricate late game rather than just finding a really good timing and just finishing his opponent off. And there may be a time coming up, but it's just like, I feel like being maxed out is too late of a timing. I could be wrong on that, but...
See, yeah, the issue that Reach has facing him right now is, even though it's weird, he doesn't really have an observer over the army of Horang2, but even if he were trying to push, he doesn't know this, but there's like, you know, 3 Reavers right now home defending, but hold that thought right now, we got 2 shuttles coming in here with 2 Reavers and 4 Zealots, so Reach has definitely got to defend this properly right now.
So far, I didn't see any probes getting pulled. Looks like he's actually just going to leave the probes in position. A couple of Dragoons are in the main. They're going to be able to push this back.
Those are some damn good scarab shots there.
Yeah, definitely.
Nice shots. The shuttle does go down, so the Reavers will not be able to micro themselves. Actually, second Reaver, or second shuttle is there to pick up these Reavers.
Oh,
but,
that was a nice stop because pick up the 1 Reaver.
Yeah,
I think
really
it
nice
picked up
there.
the Reaver.
So second Reaver still alive. Still being shuttled around right here, but oh, nice shot! Kills off 4 more probes. So really good damage with that double drop.
Yeah, he
I'd say that was well worth it.
on the Reavers. Yeah,
I would have loved to see like another drop going into the 3rd with like a storm drop. That would have been sick, but that's too much. It's too much. My brain can't hold it.
Yeah, so the unfortunate part for Reach here is that once this kind of attack goes off, you're kind of forced to go for a counterattack because, you know, you had your economy damaged pretty severely there with that attack, that you kind of have to put some pressure on your opponent, otherwise he will start taking control of the game with his economy being untouched. And that's the problem with Reach right here, is that he just got his first shuttle, I think, so maybe he'll try to go for a storm drop of some sort, but, you know, he hasn't been able to touch the economy.
At the same time, knowing that Horang2 is pretty much prepared on the defense and he's just waiting on the 3rd for Reach to go up the ramp, which is never a good thing.
Yeah, it's really hard right now. I mean, Horang2's got 2 Reavers, probably another Reaver and one of those
Here comes the big attack. It's going to be going up a ramp, which is a little ill-advised, but pretty good storms going down so far. But these Archons in a really good position. They're just soaking up all of the front Zealots.
And Reach is dead.
Reach's
all
army
Reach-
goes down.
Yeah, just absolutely melted by two of those Reavers. I mean, just overcommits right there, and he knew he had to do something because that Reaver drop did so much damage. And Horang is just gonna go for a big counterattack here, and honestly, this is gonna look really dire for him if Horang doesn't kill Reach in this next push with this another round of Zealots, which is coming out right about now. He'll just expand again and then try to go for another big attack on Reach.
Well, to be honest, I think this is a decent position for Horang to honestly just stabilize because he's got the advantage that he needs. He could honestly take a fourth behind this. I don't think he really needs to attack. He has pretty good production. By killing off all that army, he really doesn't have to reproduce all that much. So I think he's in an okay spot at this point, to be honest.
Yeah, I mean, he's definitely ahead right now. Yeah, you're right. He's taking the fourth base right now. He just wants to stabilize. I thought he could have counterattacked and probably dealt a decent amount of damage to that third base of Reach. But it looks like, you know, he is probably starting to get mined out right now at the main. So if that attack somehow did fail, he would, you know, be stuck on two bases.
There goes the fourth base while he's attacking. So smart play so far. I think he's just gonna lose this Reaver in front.
That Reaver,
That was really bad.
that Reaver didn't do much in this battle.
Wait, is this the counter throw?
No.
Oh, okay.
Horang
there's
is
too many
way
Zealots.
ahead.
Yeah, Horang's got, I think, just way too many Zealots in the front right now. They're just battering through right now. All the Archons go down for Reach. Horang's got still two Archons left, and there's only 3 Dragoons in the back for Reach. Reach is forced to sack this third base, essentially, and Horang is just gonna, well, Horang might even just ignore the third base. He might just go for a frontal assault and just try to kill the
Reach
game.
GG's.
Yeah, I think that's really smart. There's the GG.
GG!